Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this reading for Aries. This is going to be most important messages for the end of June 2021 as we exit this insane retrograde that's finally going to end on June 22nd, what to expect when that happens, and how to move forward into July. So before we get started, Aries, just remember I am doing my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. This will likely be one of the last chances to enter, so you could possibly win a brand new Modern Witch Tarot deck, which is a deck I'll be using today. I'll be sending a brand new one, but at least you'll get to see the imagery on it that you could possibly win. Also, a free private personal reading for me as well. So in order to enter the giveaway, number 1, be subscribed to this channel, and number 2, leave a comment with a purple heart on any video on this channel. And some people were saying they don't have emojis, don't know how to do a purple heart. You can simply just type the words purple heart and you will also be entered into win as well. And with all that being said, let's get right into your reading, Aries. Let's see what's coming through for the end of June, specifically when the retrograde ends next week, or depending on when you're watching this, June 22nd is the end of the retrograde, thank goodness, because I don't know about you guys, but it has been difficult for me personally. So hopefully positive messages coming. Let's see what comes here. Okay, so the sun, beautiful. And you know, the sun has a lot to do with where you are at right now as far as, you know, life improving. You may have even received good news having to do with your family or your friends. And it is a good time to be creative, you know. It's a good time to kind of acknowledge your successes and be proud of things that you've accomplished. For some of you, the sun can also have to do with returning into better health if you weren't feeling well. Oh my. All right. So we got a lot of cards here. I'm just going to stack them up. All right, so we have the moon. Very interesting energy to get the sun and the moon. King of Cups. 5 of Wands. A lot of times my cards don't come out in such these larger stacks, so I'm going to lay everything out first and then we can kind of discuss, trying to make sure you guys can see that there. Lots of messages for you, Aries, for sure. So we're doing a 12 card spread today, Aries. All right. So circling back around to the beginning of this reading where we have, I love these cards too. I love the images. They're really pretty. Okay, so back to business. You know, I think that with the moon and the King of Cups here together, could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra in your life, and Pisces energy as well with the moon, maybe even Cancer for some. There is deep, deep emotions, and it has to do with, you know, the people around you, the people in your life that, you know, you may be working on kind of settling some kind of disagreements with someone, and it could be feel like you may be taking a risk in that, but a lot of times, you know, the moon signifies a situation that needs your attention, and it can be confusing deciding which choice to make. So with the King of Cups, it just is a reminder to follow your intuition, right? And to make those decisions based on what's best for you, but also what's going to make you happy and what's going to make you feel content and supported. Because, you know, in the past, it looks like there's been some difficult situations that you've been going through. Five of Wands being Leo energy, and then we have the Eight of Swords, which is Gemini energy. But you know, it's all about growing and pushing forward, and sometimes you have to kind of hold your strength and stand strong when it comes to dealing with people around you that may be hard-headed, may be strongly opinionated, and that can make you really feel like you don't fit in, or you're kind of bound. Some of you may be feeling a little bit lonely as far as your friend group, or, you know, your family members may be kind of distant right now. And you may be wondering, are things going to improve? Are things going to get better? And the Hanged One, or the Hanged Man in original tarot, is definitely a sign to kind of look at things in a different perspective, or try a new approach to this relationship, this situation. You know, we're talking about water energy here. A lot of times we're dealing with Pisces, or Piscean energy could be dealing with that sign, or have that sign in your chart. Or you could simply just be having a lot of thoughts and feelings and emotions. I just feel like you have a lot going on in your head right now, and kind of waiting for things to develop. You may even be feeling a little bit hesitant, or you maybe feel like you're holding back. So it's important to really, you know, don't block yourself off. Don't keep yourself from moving forward out of fear. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to, you know, express how you really feel, because sometimes when we are dealing with conflict, Aries, you may feel like you have to suppress yourself, or you can't be yourself because other people, the way they feel about you. Again, the feeling of not really fitting in or not being understood, unfortunately, I do feel that that is coming through. And the Hanged Man, and also the King of Pentacles, you know, are really important signs to pay attention to when we're talking about, you know, you may have to kind of make certain emotional sacrifices, trusting though that, you know, the universe is working its divine plan always. So even though there's some frustration here, and you may feel like a lack of support or lack of commitment from the people that you're around, you know, the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, and honestly Aries energy as well, which I believe is you really, you know, you're really trying to work hard and do better, and you really need support and security in your relationship right now. So Nine of Wands, Sagittarian energy, you know, Nine of Wands is also moon energy as well. So still more moon energy, having to do with really kind of in your feelings right now, and feeling confused, maybe even fearful of things not working out. And there's just a lot of like, you don't want to feel rejected or left out right now. But sometimes, especially with the King of Pentacles, is a reminder to, you know, focus on yourself and make sure that you're taken care of at the same time, and things are going to continue to fall into place. Death card and Ace of Wands together is very interesting, because it's kind of like putting all those negative feelings behind. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or another fire sign, but moving on from those feelings, I feel like it's kind of all in your head. And, you know, even if you're not getting a lot of support right now, or you're feeling distant from your friends or your close family, you know, there's still opportunity for you, and there's still opportunities in the future. And people get like negative feelings when they see the Death card. And for me, it's more about really pushing through and understanding that sometimes the way that you're thinking and the way that you're approaching the situation, you know, you may need to change. You may need to think more about how to put that negative energy behind you and move forward onto bigger and better things, which is literally in the imagery here on the death card, you know, making sacrifices and letting go in order to move forward and take on these new opportunities. Ace of Wands could definitely be, you know, more adventure in your future, feeling more inspired as you put that other chapter behind you, or put that difficult, those negative feelings. They need to go. You really got to shake that off, let that go. Again, a symbol of, you know, taking a break, or kind of stepping away from a community or a lot of friends, and really focusing on what it is that you want for yourself in the future, and coming up with new ideas on how to attain these things. Because, you know, we have positive outlook, positive outcomes is what I meant to say, in the future. Two of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles here. So obviously Six of Pentacles, we know Taurus energy there, more moon energy. So it's just a lot of emotions, and focus on your tight circle right now. Don't focus on too much about, you know, mass amounts of people or large groups of friends. Right now, it's important to balance what you already have going on and the most important things in your life. You know, because you want to have consistent relationships, and in order to do that, you don't want to be spending too much time feeling down or feeling worried about things that aren't working out, and kind of just focus on the good things, focus on the happy memories. Could be dealing with a Scorpio again. Once you really put your energy into your close-knit circle and the people that you really care about, I think you'll find more peace, and you'll find more happiness when you stop worrying too much about not fitting in, not being with the people that you may want to spend a lot of time with right now, or you know, if you're seeing people online doing this and doing that and feeling left out, you know, don't hold on to the negative. There's always opportunities and time for us to move forward. Sometimes we have to go through a difficult time. Again, you still have the sun, so you still have hope, and you still have that fire energy of, you know, having success and being able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. And I just feel like, don't focus too much on being acknowledged, and just work on yourself. Wow, bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. So this is like, you know, for me, reading tarot cards, the Queen of Swords is like the ultimate sign of someone who is independent, someone who has the means to take care of themselves. The Magician also does as well, but the Queen of Swords is really like, you know, you're in a point where you're being really independent, you're having to rely on yourself, and you know, it can be dealing with, or having to deal with, accepting truths about maybe things just aren't the way that you want them to be right now, but it's just a phase. And as long as you're making sure that you're secure, you're supported, you're stable, then you'll have that time to really go out, whether it's partying or just hanging out with groups of people, or just, you know, having more attention from those that you care about on a wider scale, not so much in your inner circle, but just all around you. So yeah, definitely let go of those negative energy feelings about feeling left out. For those of you, if you're feeling you're not good enough, you know, that's not the case. Okay, the Queen of Swords, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. You have life experience, you have intelligence, and you're very ambitious and very smart. So, you know, sometimes you just have to assess the situation for what it is. Wow, so Moonology Oracle deck telling us nothing is yet set in stone. So you do have the opportunity to change things around, to flip things around, especially if you're feeling negative and you really can't make this stuff up. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So lots of that intense moon and Scorpio energy here that just really needs to be released, and just really put it behind you. And full moon in Aries at the bottom of the deck, that's your energy there. A fiery climax approaches. So I really truly feel that once you stop beating yourself up for things that you can't really control, and start focusing on the things that you can control and the things that you can improve, things are going to start feeling a lot better, especially after the end of this crazy retrograde that's been going on. So Aries, I really hope that helped you in some way. If you enjoyed the reading, please let me know by leaving me a comment, and don't forget to like this video and enter the giveaway because it's likely the last chance to do so. And until July, take care.